confidence. Just wait. They might have updated them. And this can't be found. Okay, so normally I do this one. Alright, there we go. Alright, just as a precautionary, I haven't trained in a while, but you can see that I have trained before, so it's going to be a little bit askew. Today is day one of my testing of getting better with aiming, getting more familiar with aiming in general, and just getting an hour of practice before I do anything else. I won't be playing any games today, so you won't see any of that. It'll just be straight aim training, just because I work 8 days straight, 10-hour days, so that's 80 hours in 8 days, which is a lot. It's fun. And then I have 6 days off. On the 6 days off, I stream on Twitch. You can find me there playing a lot of Overwatch 2, trying to get into gold, platinum, getting closer and closer as the days progress, but this week we'll really focus on that. I stream 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me, my allergies are acting up. But you'll find content on YouTube early in the morning for aim training, and then on days I stream you'll see aim training and streaming as well. So with that being said, let's get into it and see how it goes. Not too bad overall. Not the best I've done, not the worst I've done. So, under 10k, not too bad. About 100. For every 3 shots, I hit 1 shot, which isn't too bad. You can do a little bit better, but for now, we'll go into the next one. Okay, so I did a lot better in that one. It's a little bit easier overall just because it's ground tracking. Um, Moving up, trying to get into the median range, so we're getting closer. Only about 100 points off. Um, Not that that's saying much, but you know, I'd like to be up in the top 500s eventually. But for now, small gains, slow gains. Well, I'm never going professional, but that doesn't mean I can't try and do the best I can. Oh wow, I did really well. Only 100 points again off. That's not bad. Aim, pretty good overall. 63% accuracy. So that's for 2 every 3 shots approximately, depending on how many shots. But I like to base it off percentage. So this is shots fired, shots hit. Yeah, 12,000 shots fired. So if I would have hit 18 or 800, it would have been, yeah, but what is that? It's 1 and 3 essentially, because 4 as in the 2 and 3. So pretty close. Another new high score. Wow, by only 40 points. That's alright though. Still fairly good. It's still about that 2 to 3 range for every 2 shots fired, or for every 3 shots fired, hit 2. 700. I mean, you know, getting a little bit better overall. Accuracy didn't go down too much. It's a little slow on the uptake though. Um, Got to get better on that and better on switching. I feel like switching is the most important thing. Oh, didn't do bad, didn't do great. Even 63. 68 is my best. 51 is my worst out of the last seasons. Last train was 7th. So you can see it's been 22 days. Long time. Almost a month. Accuracy fairly well. Almost, 80%. Um, Shots fired 63 out of 81. Again, This is obviously higher because, you know, I'm hitting more overall. That's probably like, I'd say 3 to 4. Yeah, pretty close to 3 to 4 because figure 2 goes into 6 3 times, 8 4 times, 3/4. So 75%, give or take. Um, Again, once I get higher up, then, you know, it'll be better overall because I'm almost in the median range. So we'll get there slowly but surely. Little under. Little under. Accuracy is pretty decent. Damage effectiveness, not so much. This will increase. If this increases, more bullets stay on target, better increase. So these get a little bit difficult. Ah, so you can see, I did really well in December, and I did horrible. Did fairly well, and then just sort of plateaued. It should be more like a straight line than a bend, but that's alright. It's probably like my worst. This is a good Lucio trainer. So if you play Lucio, this is a good one. I use it. Because it actually helps sort of counter Lucio too, because you get used to his movements a little bit. So you can sort of figure out how he's going to move, where he's going to move to. Pretty decent. Not great, not bad. Decent. This is probably... There we go. Really die. See, I never know how well I'm doing in this one because it's always a flat line, like you can see. I just think it's a... It's just a weird grading system because, like you can see, I'm wondering if it's a combination of not missing things like that. So we'll find out. Slowly but surely we'll get there. We'll do better and better. fuck is going on? I want to retry that one because I got fucking focused on that stupid one that was next to me. We'll go back. It was this one. I'm so confused right now. Maybe start. There we go. That's much better. Didn't get distracted. I did alright. There's one off from top. But you can see, like, this is not my best one. It is all over the place. What the hell? That was really weird. We're on jump pad. Ugh. Not bad, not great. That one sort of throws me. Sometimes I do really well, and sometimes I do horrible. Like you can see. Well, decent, climb back up, decent, and come back down. This one I don't do that great at either. It's predictive. Single shot. I'm used to not insta scan, you know, with bullet travel and everything. So this actually helps me with like hit scan stuff. Fortunately, when you played a lot of Battlefields back in the day. Not bad. Not bad. Now we'll go to this one. This one is a 3 set, so it goes 3 by 3. Ugh. Oh, that's horrible. So, essentially, all I'm trying to do is beat myself, right? I'm not worried about any of these other folks on the scoreboard. You know, I know they're doing better than me, especially if they're higher than me, but that's not my goal. My goal is to do better than myself, especially for myself from yesterday. And I know for this one, if I can kill 4 guys, I'm doing fairly well for myself. See, almost 4 guys. Back even. This should be up here. We'll get back up there. The more I practice, the more I stay consistent, the better I'll do. This is a good one to help against the Pharahs, Mercies, Echoes. I'm pretty decent at this one. You can see this is my line, my plateau, my line of resistance. Ooh. Thought I was better than that. That last one sort of threw me. Yeah. Sometimes if you overtrain, you'll get worse. But it helps to be consistent. I feel like an hour of training. You can do an hour of training a day, as well as like a couple hours worth of game. You'll be doing really well for yourself. Obviously, like, in-game time is important, right? So the more time you spend in-game. But you also got to think, like, pro athletes. They don't just spend, every single day playing games, you know. They have to train. They have to exercise, cardio, weight lifts, muscle train, practices, scrims, anything to essentially get themselves prepared for the big game, right? So think of this as sort of your muscle training, because this brings your muscle memory, So if you can't get an hour of gameplay in, because it might not be enough, or you don't want to, or whatever, throw down an hour of aim training. I feel like an hour of aim training is a little bit more beneficial than an hour of in-game time. Because if you're going to play an hour of in-game time and all you do is lose, or feel like you're playing like shit, it's better just to get an hour of aim training in. Because that hour of aim training, it helps in the long run. Builds up confidence, builds up everything. Plus, it doesn't put any undue pressure on you. I know there's a big gap there, but like, this is the beginning of today, right? So I was sort of like a little bit of hesitation, a little bit of nervousness, still in the same groove. Then realized, hey, just warming up, just practicing. Don't focus on the outcome. Focus on what it's doing for you. There we go. Really? Whew. This is why I don't play McCree. Actually, I play McCree for death matches, like to keep warm. Because he does require a little bit more finesse, a little bit more precision. So if you've already warmed up and like you're playing DPS or whatever class you're playing, to stay warm, I'll play Deathmatch McCree or Cassidy. See, did horrible the first round. Loosened up, warmed up a little bit. Yeah, did horrible the first round, either which way. Loosened up, warmed up, did much, much better the second one, and then a little bit better the third one. So, I mean, it's all about consistently trying to do better. This one's fun. I like this one, actually. Like, it's tough, but I enjoy it. I don't know, something about it. Sort of reminds me of, like, Mike and Ike's flying through the sky. Or, cinnamon... hot tamales, or whatever. Which I don't like hot tamales, so shooting hot tamales doesn't bother me. They're multicolored, they look more like Mike and Ike's. They're red, so... a little bit better. A little bit better. Ooh, I thought I did better. I guess I did worse. It's alright. That's alright. 3 more. It's like playing Bastion. A little bit slower though. Perfect arch. It's a little bit harder because it takes 3 shots to burst the balloon, but because the balloon has an unpredictable pattern, once you hit that second shot, it can be, you can see, you might get lucky. Yeah, that's the whole point of aim training though. Get more familiar with line of sight, trajectory, all that fun stuff. So, my theory is I'd rather have it, like, see how this wave pattern exists. That means I have hard patterns, right? Like, this is like a line of resistance, line of support, right? If you think of it in that front, like day trading, right? Like, I'll never get lower than these numbers ever again, right? This is my consistency, right? The second I hit those, I come back up. I'll never get past these numbers on a consistent basis because this is my resistance, right? Once I get back up here, I sort of slump back down, right? Obviously, outliers, outlier, outlier, outlier. This is within my threshold, so it counts. Now, this one is a little bit under, but there's no other data to back it up, right? So, my goal is not to be like this, right? To follow these lines. My goal is to come down a little bit, then come up a little bit. Come down a little bit and come up, right? That's how you know you're truly improving, because you'll have you'll see your high right here, and then it'll come down a little bit, and then it'll be like, oh, course correction, back up, because you were gaining skill, you're improving skill. Then, oh, you're plateauing, you're peaking, you're averaging, and then you gain a little bit more knowledge and do a little bit better. This just shows consistency, right? Like a heartbeat, it's just constant, you know. You know. So you can see, right? Come down, come up. I'd like it to be up a little bit more, but you can see it come down, come up, come down. Now I want it to go back up. See, it came back up, but I want it to come up a little bit higher. Essentially, I want it to come past. Yeah, see, I didn't want it to go down. I want this put in reverse, essentially. This next one is a little bit difficult because it's single. Oh no, it's not. I forgot. It's multi. This is more like bastions. Did really well. A lot better than I have done. I'd like to see a pro do these. Not necessarily because, like, I don't think they could or anything. It's just more like I want to see their skill set. Like how well they do, you know? Essentially something to emulate. Alrighty. Alright, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. Hopefully you learned a little bit or have an idea of what you want to improve and have an idea of what you want to go for. This is just more of a daily journal for myself, so that way I know where I need to improve in, and how well I'm doing overall. Hopefully you join that journey with me and you can see that aim training is important. Don't let anyone fool you and tell you otherwise. And if someone's saying, oh, I've never hit an aim trainer and they're playing a game and they have an over 50% uh, accuracy rating in that game, one, they're probably lying to you, or there's a good possibility they could be cheating. But hopefully not. Hopefully they're just that good. But if they're just that good, they need to go pro, in my opinion. So I would recommend aim training on a daily basis. I think it's just like anything else. If you want to get good at something, you have to do it consistently and accurately, and it needs to be a consistent improvement. Perfect practice makes for perfect play, something like that. With that being said, thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day.